Boy. Okay. Hello, brain. Okay. Starting an actual series today. We're gonna be playing Metroid Prime Trilogy. Um, Starting with, of course, Metroid Prime 1. We're using a modified Dolphin client to play a little bit nicer. It makes the game run like an FPS game. Better controls and things like that. It's called Prime Hack. This is using a legitimate dump of the Prime trilogy disc that I got years ago back in high school. Um, so yeah, I'll put in the description a link to Prime Hack. None of these Mii's are real. That's not what I clicked on, game. Confirm. Oh my god. Wanting to at least have some accuracy. Start single player. Prime 1. We're gonna do on veteran, because I had played this a little bit before on normal, and it is very simple. Very old and easy. Easier than I remember the game being. I thought with Metroid Prime 4 finally releasing after 18 years, I'd go back and play the first three before I even try to buy 4. I'm curious, are there HD texture packs for the original 3? There are a lot of HD texture packs now. Alright. None of the controls on screen are going to be correct. Okay, so control is that. Okay, 1 is map for some reason. That's not supposed to be map. No, don't stop the current emulation. Okay, I had to stop the recording to figure out what was going on. Turns out the actual Wiimote controls are vastly different than the GameCube controllers emulation controls. So now everything works. Oh yeah, I want to like try to get not a 100%, but a very close to 100% playthrough, which requires me scanning pretty much everything. Will I read everything? Maybe. I've played through these games so many times over the years. Entrance to docking bay. Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area. Current status, environment unstable. Deck Gamma, reactor core and propulsion. Environment normal. I love this game's environment and atmosphere. Look, babies. Space pirate, death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Unknown, high levels of radiation detected. Incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Biohazardous materials, phase-on batch 09-.A. The deck beta. More phase-on to deck beta. And more phase-on to deck beta. Escape pod has already been jettisoned. Death caused by acidic burns to body. And you're alive. Weak life signs detected. No. Because I know I'll forget to scan these later. Escape pod 3, 4, and 7 launch. Island 4 Research Command Center. I never noticed this guy. Excessive blunt trauma to the head. I'm gonna switch from drinking my coffee to drinking something else. Ugh. So my coffee is making me cough. Does this need to be scanned? I don't know what it is. No. This does though. And what's in here. Step into the hologram to download the map. Map station. Frigate exterior hull is stable and fully functional. Talon 4, ground 0, area secure. Crater radiation readings are normal. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. That must be what we saw. Corpse. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation system of decks Gamma and Beta. I still think these games look absolutely amazing. Like, they're dated, very dated, but they still look and feel incredibly well, especially with Prime Hack. This mod makes the game just so good. All it does is help you remap the keybinds to a keyboard and mouse, so you can play it like an FPS game. is just such a small thing that makes the game feel so much better. Because the game 1 and 2 were originally released for the GameCube, which had only one analog stick. So it wasn't dual stick where you look around with like the right stick and you move with the left. You looked left and right, and then you held forward. You couldn't sidestep like this. I want to scan you. Ow. Severe internal damage detected. Specimen cell C. Unknown rejection of phazon compound. Cell A. Hibernation. Transference of phazon batch 81D. Complete. Rejection detected. You're still alive. Both of your legs are broke. At this point, it's a mercy kill. Okay, and this is a lot of data. Egg in the pupa stage. Blue sex mouth enlarge after mutation. Carapace becomes rigid. Combat. So this is a combat parasite. I can scan another one of those later. There is a lot to scan in this room. I will not be reading all of it. Auto defense turret. Use missiles to break outer shell casing. Or charge beam. Parasite larva. Plasmite. Phazon level unknown. Xenotropic life form unstable. Horribly mutated, there are no life readings. It's a skeleton. I'd hope there's not a life reading. I would like be so upset if there was. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Volparagom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo has a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We're ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. And the door's been opened again. Phase 2 complete. Parasite larva diagnosis mass. Okay. Stage 3, larva is stable. Cells fail. Terminating sequence. If I remember correctly, the only thing we need to scan are creatures and red. Partner came in and asked a question. Okay. Zoomer. Plated parasite, native to Talon 4. Empty. Now. And the cat opened the door completely again. War wasp. Native. That's another war wasp. Shriek bat. Also native. Icy shriek bat. Oh, hi, buddy. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Security codes on auto defense turrets are changed every other lunar cycle, so every other day. Hi, buddy. How did you die? Severe lacerations to the stomach. Sorry, got up to close the door. Oh, fucking. Hi, buddy. Jesus. Tightly sealed, does not appear to be receiving power. Does not seem to be functional. That makes it functional. Removal of internal organs. Okay. Oh, and then that also needs to be scanned. Spherical shape would fit into this clamp. Bug. Can I be let into the out now? Thank you. God damn it. Oh, this game has the spring ball. I don't remember that. I remember spring ball being a second game thing. How did these guys die? Burns. Lacerations. Head trauma. Struggled to get through the door. And because I know I'm gonna forget to later, save station. More bodies. They've not been here for very long. Large amounts of blood missing. I know the fight wouldn't start until you actually, like, move. Parasite Queen. Parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. Weak spots been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. Fierce pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Where's the music? No. I want... Hold on, there's supposed to be, like, a lot of music playing right now. Okay, I paused the recording to check out. I think I got it working. I'm hoping I got it working. Yep, there we go. It was the audio backend I had running. I'm not reading all that again. I remember this being so much harder as a kid. There we go. Parasite Queen defeated. I forgot that the Wii version has built-in achievements. Because it was trying to do what Xbox and stuff did.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to control being Morph Ball. Alright, this name. Right, I'm on a timer. out of missiles. I was like, why am I not shooting? Alright, it's this way. There we go. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Right. Dinosaur. Right. I'm not gonna take this game seriously. It's not something I can do. Ready for the obligatory lose all your items? Do 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 do. Mario suit malfunction. Morph ball malfunction. Missile malfunction. Charge beam malfunction. Grapple beam malfunction. Everything is offline. Minus scanner and normal gunning. I don't think it's depressurized if there's still fire, but sure. Do these change? No, they just disable. Pirate frigate escaped. Dinosaur. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. Completing the tutorial, landing on Talon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this probably short video. I bet I'm going to cut it down to like 20 minutes. Or I might just upload it as is with no editing done to it, because this game doesn't really need much editing to it. It's fairly straightforward. I will see you guys next time.